that China is full of the opportunities for development.
所以也希望在座的各位有机会到中国去看一看。
So we all welcome that everyone here may come to China someday to see what's happening there.
不管中国发生什么样的事情，中国的高速发展都得了全世界的承认。
No matter what happened in China, the high speed of the development of the People's Republic of China is recognized by the whole world.
就像刚才同学举例子说有6·4的问题，但是6·4呢也没有影响中国的发展，这里的原因是什么呢？这里边就有原因的。
Okay, I guess most of you understand already, but I mean for those who don't understand, there's some problems happening in China related to political or some other sensitive issues. But no matter what happened, China is still keep developing and doesn't being affected a lot.
所以希望大家要从大的方面、发展的趋势方面去看问题。
So maybe we should have a higher view and the trend of the development to analyze the problems.
所以我在以前呢，上次跟伯克利学生聚会的时候，曾经给有的同学写过8个字，叫“志存高远，脚踏实地”。
To Berkeley to join the mentor dinner, which was also held by BCSSA in March. Mr. Shell read something to our students as an encouragement. He said, aim high but with a down-to-the-earth attitude.
结果呢，这次呢，我们胡锦涛主席在清华大学100年校庆的时候，他也用了这8个字，叫“志存高远，脚踏实地”。
But there is such a coincidence that at the 100-year anniversary of Tsinghua University recently, Chairman Hu also used this, aim high and down to the earth, the same Chinese characters to encourage the students there.
可见他对我们年轻人太重要了。
We can see that this aim word is really important to our young men.
我衷心的预祝大家成功。
And I genuinely wish that everyone here will be a great success.
也感谢各位评委拿出宝贵的时间到现场指导。
And thank you for all the judges who will spend your time here to give the guidance to our students.
再次欢迎你们到中国去发展。
And again, welcome all of you to China.
谢谢。
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Xiao, for your opening remarks. Let's give him another round of applause.
Alright, without further ado, our competition is going to begin. So first up, I would like to welcome our first contestant, PerfectHitch.com, your online marketplace for local event services.
Let's welcome.
Okay, hi everyone. We're Perfect Hitch, your wedding services simplified. My name is Joyce, and here are my teammates Shane and DK. Unfortunately, Karen could not be with us tonight. So our co-founders, Shane and DK, are PhDs in electrical engineering at UC Berkeley. Shane is currently a Mayfield Fellow, and DK is a Lamb Fellow. Our business development director, Carrie, is an undergraduate economics major, and she has worked in an investment firm in China in the past. I'm a bioengineering undergraduate major, and I have been the president of 2 student organizations on campus. So wedding is a big deal, especially in China. But at the same time, for wedding planners as well as couples, it's a huge headache. For clients, usually when they try to search for the best services, they have a difficult time finding the best services because currently the industry is very fragmented with all the caterers, photographers, etc. At the same time, the planning is also not very cost efficient because they have a very difficult time finding the best deal. On the other hand, for the vendors, every year vendors spend a huge amount of money paying for local advertising as well as direct marketing. In addition, they also don't have a lot of direct access to their targeted consumers. So the solution is Perfect Hitch. So it's an online interactive vertical marketplace for the clients as well as the vendors. So first, the clients can post their job requests on our website by selecting from a variety of categories, dates, budget, as well as location. Then the vendors will immediately be able to see all of these job postings and submit their best offers to the ones that they're interested in. And lastly, the clients can review all the offers from the vendors and confirm the bid. So what are the benefits? The clients will be able to get the best deals while saving them a lot of time. At the same time, the vendors will be able to have direct access to the most relevant customer base while only paying a small fee for the jobs that they're interested in. So currently, we have already launched a public website in the San Francisco and Bay Area in February. So all of the screenshots that you see are actually from our website. So these are real. Currently, we have about 5,000 monthly hits, as well as 500 active vendors using our website. So we are actually interested in setting up a partner site in China because we believe that China has a huge market opportunity. So actually last summer, our management team went to China and did a little bit of local research, and we talked to many of the local companies, and we found that currently the total industry value is 300 billion RMB, which is equivalent to 45 billion US dollars. So the demand in China is increasing because more people are getting married in China. So looking at this chart, in 2004, about 8 billion married couples, and in 2008, there's almost 12 million married couples.
Right, thank you. But unfortunately, the time is up, so we have to run out the presentation. One more sentence.
Okay, so we believe that Perfect Hitch, this is the perfect opportunity for Perfect Hitch to enter into this market because right now there's no other competitors, and with our expertise and online platform ready, we believe that we have the advantage. Okay.
Thank you very much. It's very interesting. So it makes me wonder, do you have plans to get married anytime soon?
Let's not talk about it here. Let's hear from the judges. What do they think?
So it looks very interesting. I like the logo of the site. Very nice and clean. What is your revenue model? Where do you earn the money? Do vendors pay you a commission? Do the actual suppliers pay?
So our revenue model is actually a subscription model on the vendor side. Essentially what we are is a lead generation engine. So every time a vendor is interested in a business that we introduce to them and they bid onto the job, we charge them a lead generation fee.
Thank you. Any other judges?
We also have another revenue model, which is selling packages. So we allow vendor to actually put up the package they have, and then the wedding brides can directly purchase the package. So if it's a $100 package, we're going to take a commission fee from $100. Could be 5% or 10%.
So with the 500 vendors you have today, how much money are you making?
Right now our site is actually in beta, so we're actually giving away the service for free. Mainly we're using the vendors to test out our product and get their feedback. And then also regarding the revenue model, we actually, if you go on our website, we also have a big featured listing of vendors, and that is our advertising model that we can use in our future.
Where are you getting individuals that are coming to your site? How are you driving traffic to your site?
So right now we're driving traffic through basically 3 methods. So we have social media, which is our Twitter and Facebook pages, and basically also our Yelp pages. We have our profiles and we have a number of followers on there that helps us advertise our services out. And then also we have search engine optimization on Google and SEM and Bing. And then lastly, we're actually going out into trade shows for wedding vendors. And that's actually one of the reasons why we're involved in weddings, is because it's very easy to target vendors because they have very organized associations.
So if you can look at communications,
you can have a Facebook account, a Twitter account, people won't even find you if they already know about it. So how do you get the word out to individuals that have no idea?
We actually have a very active email campaign. So we actually go into other sites like Yelp, and also Craigslist and Craigslist, and we find vendors. Actually, if you go on Craigslist, vendors put up their ads, and they're actually actively looking for business. So they're actually hungry for our service. So we actually actively reach out to the ones that need it.
I guess I can add a little bit on it because we come from a machine learning background, so we have automation scripts constantly grabbing all the new vendor information from Yelp and also from Craigslist. So we constantly contact them through emails as well as through phone calling.
Is that the way that you're going to sign up efforts in China, by scraping sites in China and calling them here?
Actually, our strategy in China before we go in is basically to set a partnership with local websites that's already established. So Joyce mentioned that we actually went back to China last year, and we actually talked with Dazhong Dianping and Baidu. And they all have a big database of engaged couples, and also Dazhong Dianping is a Yelp of China. So they have a big database of restaurants, vendors, photographers, and reviews. But right now they don't have our transaction platform. So we're trying to set up a partnership with them before we go in. That way we get a big network of vendors before we go in.
For the ones not familiar with Baidu, that's actually a very big dating site in China. So we try to establish a kind of partnership program with different dating sites in China. One of our strategy.
Like a strategy, this is what we call it backward integration after you date. A question on the go to China strategy. I think it's a good start. Can you tell me a little bit, tell us a little bit more about the in terms of is it going to a partnership, M&A, or any of that means?
So we're actually just thinking about a partnership because with these websites I listed, they're kind of complementary services for us. So we think we can just work independent of just having a partnership.
So first of all, I think the market you're hitting on is right now. It's a huge market in China. I understand that fully. I have one question and one suggestion for you. I assume this site eventually you're going to launch in China. That's where the market is. I'm not very sure about why you launched a site in San Francisco. There's a lot of social media, especially when you're dealing with a site that's like very culture-oriented, consumer-driven. The two cultures are so different. I assume all of you come from China originally. Most of you. Why don't you just launch a site in China instead? Learning the local channel. Right? That's a question number one. The second is more of a suggestion for you. I recently read an article about how young people are not able to get married because they can't purchase a house. Right? So I think channel is very important for you to generate traffic for how you acquire clients. And potentially you can partner with the real estate developers. Say, hey, you buy a house from me, I'll throw a free wedding for you package.
All right, sorry, because of the time, we should have no more questions. All right, thank you very much.
Can I make one final comment, please? One of the things that I think we all really need to look at very seriously, and I don't know how you will address this now, my questions is not, but reputation is going to be critical. Think about that, how you're going to protect your reputation.
Thank you again. Thank you, judges. So, Christina, that I heard that you speak fluent Chinese. Is that true?
我会说。
Oh, right. So, do you want to say hi to everybody in Chinese?
当然可以。大家晚上好，欢迎来到创业大赛。
Wow. Very impressive. So tell me, why do you have such a strong interest in China?
Well, I had the good fortune to travel to China when I was quite young, actually, and I think the pace of change in China keeps all of us fascinated in what's going on there, especially for our generation. It's such a great